won the series in 1997, and it was truly unbelievable in that we did gel straight away. I mean, that group of players instantly had a rapport. It probably helped there was an element of amateurism that still existed. The English clubs, I think it'd be quite easily accepted, had already moved on to professionalism. The players understood about sports science and medical history and how much we had to look after ourselves. The Celtic nations were still a little bit far behind. So there was this meeting in the middle where the Celtic players could see there was a benefit to a level of professionalism. You can go down the line of what is professionalism, but I think if we just go on attitude and work rate as a starter, they could see the benefit of that, and they could see the improvement that was taking place in terms of training. The English players were just so happy to go back to an amateur lifestyle that they'd all experienced but hadn't done it for 2 years. It went into what was our war room. So if we had a team meeting room, this was our war room. This is where we decided our battle plans. We would have our 7 world-class behaviours, we'd have our code of conduct. Everything in this room was sacred, and we could say whatever we wanted, but once we finish in here, we take it to the training pitch. Once we finish here, we're walking down the steps, we're getting on a bus, we're going to fight. It's one of the biggest keys to how successful a tour is going to be, is the camaraderie, the team spirit of that group. Well, you could talk to Jono and just say, oh John, geez, we're getting tired now. We've been training too much, and that big monobrow would come down as shadow over the top of you. There's, no, we're not. No, we're not, are we? You know, I feel quite fresh again. Yeah. There are 2 types of errors at the club: a skill error and an effort error. A skill error is dropping a ball. Ask Ben Kay, World Cup final. Did Ben Kay mean to drop that ball? Did he want to drop that ball?
Does he regret dropping that ball?
Yeah, and then the other one is the effort error. Now that's a different thing, because you have control of that. If a ball's kicked up in the air and you need 5 people to chase it, it's quite obvious if one of them doesn't. And that person is letting the team down. And that is something that won't be tolerated.